Basha here. Today's session, we are going to discuss about emerging rural sectors in India. Right. So before that, we must understand what do you mean by rural development. Right. So rural development, uh, as a process through collective efforts, it is a process through collective efforts aimed at improving the well-being and self-realization of people living outside the urbanized areas. Okay, so rural development is the process through collective efforts aimed at improving the well-being and self-realization of people living outside the urbanized areas. Correct. So here, rural development means that it is the development of people. Okay, it is not the development of infrastructure. Right. So here, people should get widen range of choices as urban people get. Correct. So, rural development is a topic that is pretty easy to understand but hard to implement. Right. It focuses upon the upliftment and development of the sections of rural economies. The experience grave poverty issues and effectively aims at developing their productivity. It also emphasizes the need to address various pressing issues of village economic that hinder growth and improve these areas. Okay, so in India, in India, rural development is one of the most important factor for growth of the Indian economy. India is primarily an agriculture-based country, and agriculture contributes nearly one fifth of the GDP, right? So, in order to increase the growth of agriculture, the government has planned several programs pertaining to rural development in India, right? So, for the like India, there are few schemes which were implemented for the rural development, like Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Okay, so this is a scheme launched and fully sponsored by the central government of India. Main objective of the scheme is to connect all the habitations with more than 500 individuals residing there in the rural areas by the means of weather-proof paved roads. Okay, then Swarna Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana. This was implemented as the total package with all the characteristics of self-employed, such as proper training, development of infrastructure, planning of activities, financial aid, credit from banks, organizing self-help groups, and subsidies. And Sampurn Gramin Rozgar Yojana, like the scheme aims to increase the food protection by the means of wage employment in the rural areas. And Indira Awas Yojana, or rural housing. The scheme puts emphasis on providing housing benefits all over the rural areas in the country. And and in India we have few rural development organizations like Department of Rural Development in India. Like department provides the services such as training and research facilities, human resource development, functional assistance to the DRDA, overseas extension projects and schemes. Then we have NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. The main purpose of NABARD is to provide credit for the development of handicrafts, agriculture, small-scale industries, village industries, rural craft, cottage industries, and other related economic operations in the rural sector. And we have Rural Business Hub (RBH) was set up with the purpose to develop agriculture. Okay, then we have Council for Advancement of People's Action and Rural Technology, famous CAPART. Okay, CAP Art. Okay, the main purpose of this organization is to promote and organize the joint venture which is emerging between Government of India and the voluntary organization pertaining to development of the rural sector, right? So even though we have some rural development schemes in India, like Ministry of like commissions like Ministry of Rural Development, Department of Rural Development, National Bank for Agriculture, Haryana State Cooperative, Bharat Nirman Plan, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, Sampurna Gram Rozgar Yojana, Indira Awas Yojana. There are many more, right? So even though we are having this plan schemes, etc., etc., the rural development would also demand increase in agricultural production and total productivity. Like structural effects of innovations after they have been used for some time have also been analyzed within the social cultural aspects, right? Rural development activities must be organized around activities and services that have relatively well defined technologies and methodologies and objectives. And rural development activities must be organized to utilize the relatively unskilled human resources that are available in the rural places. And effective utilization of rural development programs is largely dependent upon the development of the institutional capacity to mobilize the limited political and economic resources to the disadvantaged rural communities. The problem of welfare in the rural areas of most developing countries continues to be more a problem of level of output per person that of the distribution. And 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 even though apart from this there are some areas that need urgent attention for rural development. Okay, so these are some few problems, but the below are the few areas which need the urgent attention, like public health and sanitation. Okay, when in the rural India, public health and sanitation is become a biggest issue. Like people were facing the health issues, but they do not have the proper hospitals or health cares in the rural areas. Okay, so we have the proper hospitalization or healthcare system at taluka level, district level, but we don't have these facilities at the gram panchayat level. Okay, it is the one of the major drawback. Okay, it might be due to the lack of the medical professionals available in country, right? So and sanitation, which is one of the biggest issue in India. Okay, still due to sanitization there are many uh, hazardous are the health issues we're facing in the rural areas. Okay, so literacy rate. Okay, literacy rate in rural India is also one of the major problem for to implement any of the government rules or policies schemes in the rural areas, because many of the people are not literated. Okay, so in we have the huge gap between the literacy rate in compared to urban areas and rural areas. So it's very important to focus on the literacy of the rural India. And and female empowerment, right? So female empowerment is very important aspect, right? So we know we could say that in the metropolitan cities or some big cities, there are women who are working. We see that the working woman culture normally in India, okay, only in metro cities and some big cities, but we could not see the same culture in urban, in rural areas of India. It is due to the tradition what we are following. Okay, in Indian tradition we know that women means they are homemakers. Okay, they are supposed to be not work outside of the, or they should not work outside. Okay, they should not work in office. Okay, they should work only in home. Here it is in rural India we still have the male dominated culture, right? So female empowerment is also one of the major issues. And enforcement of law and order. Okay, so in our in our system we are facing the one of the major issues of enforcing the law and order. It is due to the lack of awareness to the rural people. Okay, and land reforms and infrastructure development like irrigation, electricity. Okay, in our country, due to the due to the like uh, the, due to this land reform means we have the very small lands which is owned by an individuals. Okay, due to this what happened, the productivity level goes down. Okay, so land reforms is one of the important aspect. Okay, the productivity of the land becomes very less compared to the other countries. Okay, it might be the reason behind this is we have some 3-4 thousand years of heritage, evidence of agriculture in India. Okay, due to which now the land may become the less productive compared to the older days. Okay, the government should focus on these land reforms and infrastructure development like irrigation, electricity, etc. Okay, we are seeing that rural areas electricity problems and irrigation problems. Okay, the government should focus on these areas. Okay, in somewhere government is providing the subsidies for irrigation and electricity, but uh, still agriculture area facing these issues. Okay, and availability of credit is one of the biggest issue. As I told earlier in this session, there are few banks or few government organizations set up for the um, credit facility, but still it is not properly channelizing at rural India. And education and poverty. Okay, so these are the few areas which need immediate attention from the government. Okay, so creating, see, it rural development is necessary not only because an an overwhelming majority of the population lives in village, but also because the development of the country, right? So rural development has assumed greater importance in India today than in the earlier period in the process of development of the country, correct? So there is much evidence to show that public interest in rural development is growing rapidly, reaching the benefits reaching the reaching the benefits of development to India's 5,75,000 villages and improving the lively standards of rural people. Correct. So, particularly of those living below the poverty line, have been the aired the goal of India's 5-year plan and the 20-point programs. And more effort has been directed to the successive plans to improve the rural economy. Correct. So the government has initiated the number of programs to solve the problems of villages in India. Even the percentage of people living below the poverty line in rural areas has been steadily increasing from year to year. So, so this is the current condition in rural sector in India. So even though government is focusing on improving the health, sanitization, literacy rate, uh, land reforms, irrigation, electricity development, and providing some credit facilities to the farmers. Okay, eradication of poverty plans like a 20 points plan, 5-year plans. Still, Indian rural sector needs some major attention on these areas, right? So, because our country is full of rural areas, majority of the population is living in the rural areas. Hence, it is necessary to focus on these areas for the overall development, overall economical development of the country. Thank you, class.